All right, what's going on, everybody? So, a little different perspective here. I am in my kind of office area on my computer. I got some of my 3D printers running in the background. I gotta do some CAD work here, and so I thought just hop on and see if anybody comes in and chat or whatever. I need to, yeah, do some CAD work on the computer. So I'm gonna do some of that. But we can talk, do whatever. Let's just say 150 and 220. So yeah, so I'm just doing some random CAD work here. I got an idea for a 3D printing project, and go from there. I've got a bunch of stuff to do on the reloading room. It's just hot out there right now. I don't have AC out there, which I really want to get, but I can't have a fan blowing if I'm sitting there trying to work on a scale. So there's stuff I need to do in here. So I figure I'll do that while I'm in here, where there's AC, and yeah, go from there. I did get, hey, what's up, Shane? What's up, Jamie? I did get some 257 Weatherby brass. Hey, Ben. Oh, all you guys coming in all at once. Nice. Hey, what's up, Michael? I did get some 257 Weatherby brass today, so there's gonna be some 250 Weatherby coming. I got a bunch of stuff coming, as you guys probably saw. I just did, posted a video. AC is good, yes. Yes, it's super muggy here. And so, 222, 250 on Remington 700 platform, 338 Win Mag on Model 70 platform. I just got that 300 Blackout CZ yesterday. I went and shot that thing. It's so quiet. It's crazy. I imagine I can get it being an Inquirer with some Trail Boss. So, yeah, so I'm just kind of doing some CAD work. I figured I'd bang out some CAD work real quick. Gotta do some. Came up with an idea for like storing revolvers in these cases, like custom 3D printed cases, and then like putting foam in it and selling it on my Etsy channel. So I'm gonna see if that's something that's viable. We'll see. If it's not, then that's all good. Not a big deal. But I thought I'd give it a shot and see how it goes, and go from there. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to. What's everybody else up to? I'm sorry, I'm taking some measurements real quick. It's 150, plus add another. Let's go with 190 by 190. So, it's kind of what I'm working on. I got 2 of my printers running right now for a couple orders, but what's everybody else up to? Anybody got any reloading stuff going on? Questions? Like in a safe storage box? Yeah. Well, it's not I mean, it won't be a safe, it's gonna be a printed box. But yeah, it's like a way to like stack them in your safes, and like and have foam in there, like where you can pull out the foams or cut the foam kind of thing, and then just put your like a revolver or any kind of handgun in there. But yeah, I kind of came with the idea because I in my gun safe, it's not real. It doesn't make sense. A couple of my safes doesn't make real sense because they all stack up like this, and they're hard to see, hard to get to. I don't know what's what. With this way, I can label them, all kinds of stuff. Because I have a bunch of them that didn't come with boxes. All right, let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Let's see here. Hey Michael, how have you been? It's not for me. Jamie says, "Whoa, man, you guys are being good on the comments here." I'm gonna put that 2200 brass in the mail for you tomorrow. Also have 45 grain Hornady bullets if you'd like them. Dude, keep your bullets. Hornady is actually sending me some bullets for this project. I very much appreciate Jamie you offering to send those, but Hornady's hooking me up with some bullets, so keep those. I really appreciate it. Well, I mean, so these boxes would be plastic. They would, I mean, like if you stuck them in a fire, they'd burn, right? But if you put them in a safe, it's more of like a storage way. Just kind of like put them in kind of like storage and organize them. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Long-term storage box put inside a safe. Correct, Ben. That's exactly it. Have you ever tried Bear Creek ballistic bullets? I have not, Shane. I have not tried those bullets. Have you, Shane? Have you tried them? I wrote mother and autocorrect typed brother. Okay, that's not for me either. Dang, you guys are just snapping in with the comments today. Good to see. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do some kind of do some custom work here. We can talk, and chat. You guys can talk and chat amongst yourself. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Yeah. So I'm always coming up thinking of new ways to innovate and make money. Hopefully, to support my hobby here since it's stinking expensive. Yeah, I have a couple guys that I know on a couple of groups I'm in that I mentioned it to, and they seemed interested because they collect a lot of revolvers and they want to throw them in revolvers. Jamie, figure out what. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But like I said, Hornady is sending me some. They actually sent it out today, so that's gonna be awesome. All right, let's see here. Just got some. Have tried. Oh, dude, Accurate 9 is awesome in 10 mil. Accurate 9 is you're gonna get some great velocity in 10 mil for an Accurate 9. When are you gonna be loading that in? So if I go 50. That's the load data they sent for 44. Oh, for 44 mag? Yeah, it works for 44 mag too. I really like Hodgins 800X for 44 mag. That's been like my go-to for 44 mag. That's always worked really well for me. Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool, Jamie. I appreciate that. I got some 25 cal bullets from running 25-aught-6 stuff. Yeah, that would be cool. I'm gonna be doing. I want to start doing some of that 257 stuff. And I just got actually a follower on here sent me a bag full of 257 Weatherby brass, and so I just gotta process it and stuff. So that was awesome of him. I think he might be sending me some 115 burgers, and so that's nice of him. Because he accidentally sent me. He actually sent me this box, so I told him I can send it back to him, or I'll buy them off of him because I'll shoot these all day. Let's see here. What CAD software do I use? I use AutoCAD, and I also use Fusion 360. Fusion 360 is mainly what I use for 3D printing stuff. Never tried it. I use H110. H110 does work pretty well too. But man, if you really want, the 800X is X800 or 800, whatever way it's said. That stuff is really clean burning in 44 mag, at least by my experience. I am running a longer barrel, a 5-inch or 6-inch barrel on that Ruger Vaquero, so that could be part of it. 257, man, isn't bad at all to shoot. 257 Weatherby is actually pretty pleasant to shoot. It obviously depends on what rifle it is, and how heavy it is. I got some 117 Hornady SSTs and Nosler 115s if you don't have the heavy stuff. Yeah, no, I think I have some 117 SSTs maybe, but I don't know if I have Nosler. I may have to go take a look. But man, dude, you're awesome sending me this stuff. You don't have to send me this stuff, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'd totally buy it from you too, or trade you or kick something your way for it. But I also just got some 3040 Craig stuff. I haven't decided if I'm gonna shoot it or not. I have a 3040 Craig that I kind of want to play with, but I'm not sure there's much content for that. If anybody would be interested in that. But I'm gonna be getting into doing a bunch more pistol stuff here soon too. So yeah. But 257 stuff is gonna be fun. That's all they sent. Accurate number 9. So I'll get some a try. Yeah, accurate number 9 should work. It's all good. Love the videos. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, Jamie, I really appreciate it. It makes it it definitely makes it easier on the wallet when people when you guys send out stuff. that's huge. I really appreciate it. Because really, I mean, like, I'll be honest with you guys. So I probably make 40. I think I'm right now like $42 a month is what I make off of YouTube, which pays for my gas 3 trips to the range, which is awesome. I'm not complaining at all. But I mainly started the channel to show you guys. I like to interact with everybody. I'm not really here to make money. It's awesome that I make a little bit of money off of YouTube, but that wasn't my goal. I make more money writing. That is one nice thing. So I get little connections writing and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I appreciate it. I'm not a big YouTuber either. So, and I try to bring you guys at least semi-decent content, and hopefully that you guys can appreciate it. I hope you guys like it at least. Occasionally I get a knucklehead on here that's always got an opinion, right? Kind of thing. You're always gonna have those though. 205 by, let's see here. Actually, go back. 44 mag, how about those? Oh, how about the Bruins? So, maybe once I get this kind of done, I'll kind of maybe show you guys what I got going on. Oh, okay, got it. Right on, Jamie. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I hear ya. Let's go 210 and 180. Hopefully that's big enough. And we'll slice this down. If you guys haven't seen it, I was on Horizon's podcast, and I gave huge traction to my channel. I think I gained like 300 subscribers since then. So that was huge. I mean, just since last week. I got 300 subscribers since last week, and I usually get like 120 a month. So that was pretty huge. That was a big deal. I can't thank them enough. They're a great company. They make great rifles too. Let's go with that. Maybe not that bad. Yeah, not a broad. Exactly, Michael. That is not a bad problem to have. I know I was kind of that way with primers, thank goodness, and powder. So I'll never have a shortage, hopefully, of that. Right on. So yeah, so we're just playing around on the computer here, doing a little CAD work for some 3D printing, maybe, potentially. And gonna go from there. I'm hoping this will turn out the way I want it. I think it will. But I think it should be pretty straightforward. I think most people will like this. Maybe, we'll see. You know, you never know. Okay, let's see here. How's everybody's Wednesday going? See here, 220. Let's go. 215. I gotta do everything in millimeters. It drives me nuts. That's one thing about CAD work, and you're dealing with 3D printing programs. Everything's in millimeters, and I'm so used to doing everything in inches in my head for like normal stuff. It really gets to me after a while sometimes. All right, so I like that, and then I think we'll put some wording on this. I got that CZ rifle yesterday. Well, technically I got it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, but I had to go do paperwork, and then I had to wait on it. It's a 10-day business wait. Hey Vanessa, how's it going? I had to do a 10-day business wait on it, and it drove me. Geez, so it's like almost 14 14 to like 20 days sometimes. So I was waiting on that. But I had that Mioptoscope on there, my can on there, and that thing is super fun to shoot. I shot it the other day. I shot it yesterday at Buddy's. It was crazy quiet. It was really quiet. Oh, nice, dude. That's a great movie. You know what? I don't know what it is, but my two kids, they really like what's it called? Not Rescues Down. You just said Rescues Down Under. Man, oh my goodness. I'm completely drawing a blank. If I think about it, I'll say it, but I don't remember now all of a sudden. They like some of the older stuff, but I will admit, like some of the new stuff is so new that it's probably, I mean, like some of the new stuff is just straight up garbage, but some of the new stuff is just better, like graphics quality. So I don't blame them for wanting to watch that. Let's see here. S. Let's go with S. W. Oh, DuckTales, dude, thank you. Yeah, okay, DuckTales, that's exactly what I was thinking of. I love DuckTales growing up. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My daughter loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She can't get enough of that. So, she loves those. So, let's go. Let's see here. Let's put... Let's see here. Do a little Googling. I think apparently they're doing a Happy Gilmore 2. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Oh, what else we got going on? What else everybody's got going on? I got a lot of stuff in the hopper for doing a bunch of testing here soon. That's for sure. Hopefully you guys all will enjoy that. Okay, I think that, oh, I don't like that. That's gonna go. But, shoot, did it again. Yeah, so, what else? So like I said, I'm just kind of doing some CAD work here for basically like, kind of like a storage box. To show CAD screen when you format your, I think so. I don't know. That would be crazy if I can't. Although it is YouTube, so who freaking knows? But if I get this done in a reasonable amount of time, I don't keep getting distracted, man. I'll show you what I got going on here. Shoot. What the heck is happening here? What in the world? Alright. Interesting. Let's see here. Need any 4 or 10 meals? I got a crap load of the X. Oh, you got a bunch of XTPs. What weight are the XTPs, Jamie? What in the world? That is weird. Why is it doing that? Sometimes I just get really irritated with CAD software because it makes zero sense of what's going on. I've been doing this now for 10 years plus. Just crazy sometimes. Alright, let's see if I fixed it. Nope, still acting weird. Yeah, what bullet weight, Jamie? Is maybe. Maybe. Why is it? Let's see, we're gonna redo all this. Just yanking your chain. All right. Does anybody shoot? Oh, 180. Oh yeah, I'll take some 180 grains. I have only one. I think I only have the 155s. I shoot a ton of 40 cal, but I won't probably put you guys through that. I'm gonna be doing some 10 mil videos though, for sure. I don't know why the stupid software sometimes acts weird. That's a first for me that I've ever seen that do that. Let's go for 1. Yeah, okay, that's weird. 180 grain. So anybody got any questions on some of the stuff I'm gonna be working on, or anything like that, or any questions, reloading questions? I am more than happy to try to help as I see it. Or any 22 Creedmoor, 22250, any of that stuff, or like suggestions on what are actually suggestions. I'll take suggestions on what you want to see. I thought 44s. Oh, 200 grain? Heck yeah, that's even better, dude. All right, right on, man. Yeah, that was me last weekend. Except for that was me putting in a. That was me. Oh, my sound's cutting in and out. Is that for everybody, or is that just for you, Shane? Is it? Maybe that. I don't know. Is everybody else having sound problems? I guess you guys can let me know. I do have a couple. I'll send you. Oh, dude, you're the man. Jamie, how's my sound? Am I cutting in and out, or? Sounds good. Okay, Ben said it sounds good. Interesting. I don't know then. Weird. All right. Yes. Good here. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, Shane, maybe restart the stream or something. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh man, whew. Okay. So what I'm doing is it's crackling sometimes. Interesting. I don't know. Okay, weird. Okay, I don't know what's going on then. Shouldn't be any problems. I don't know. Every time I do a live stream, I seem to have some sort of technical difficulty. But I don't know if that's just me being me. So, let's see here. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm freezing? I'm wondering... Oh, that's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not noticing it on my end. That's weird. Interesting. Well, so the weird thing is like I should have better reception and everything in here. Than I do out in my garage, because my router is right here behind my computer off my Wi-Fi, and I have really good internet. So I don't know. That's really weird. Sorry, guys. $90 grain? Oh my goodness, that could be interesting. I don't know what I would shoot that in. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those. I wish I did. I wish I had M1 Carbine. That would be cool. Yeah, dude, you can keep those. I don't know what I'd run those in, besides like 30-06 to have fun to see. A 90 grain in a 30-06 could be very interesting. Talk about a freaking straight line coyote killer. Oh boy, I may. Interesting. That could be an interesting. That could definitely be interesting. Although I think the lightest I've ever shot in my 30-06. I had a good resolution. Everything's fine. Viewers should check their connection before. No, dude, it's all good. Their oldest sin picked up right much stuff. State action for pennies on the dollar. Oh, okay, right on. Dude, that's how sometimes you find some of the best deals. Oh, I always run. I run this offline. I don't run Fusion 360. I don't run Fusion 360 when I'm on. When I'm done with my program, and then I run it to the internet and let it do all its thing. That's how I always do it. Because you're right, it can kill your bandwidth quite a bit because it takes up quite a bit. What am I making you, Harvey? Well, you guys are on it today for the comments. I really appreciate it. So, man, I wish I could show you guys my revolver. I don't know if you guys have seen my short that I had. I had a 38 special, police edition, and Smith & Wesson, and a bunch. I came up with an idea of, because I don't have a storage box for it for the safe. I came up with an idea to CAD up basically kind of like a storage box, and you put foam in it, and you can cut it out and then put it in there, and that's a good way to like maybe stack your pistols in there with them labeled and everything. You can see them. You can color code them. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color code them per caliber, and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Harvey, at least. Let's see here. 270 Winchester pushes an 85 grain TTSX. See Barnes manual. Okay, interesting. So what you're telling me is I can even do better with a 30-06 because 30-06 is better than 270. Okay, I got you. I like it. I'm just kidding you, Ron. But it's the exact same case. But technically, it actually should shoot it better because it's larger diameter and you should be able to get more case into that. So interesting. I may have to try to find me some of those 90 grains. Let's see here, Harvey. Anyways, that's what I'm working on. Did you decide what to do, Harvey, for bipod? Also, how you liking the brass that I sent you? Is it good enough for you? All right, that end's done. Let's do another one. So actually, one of my favorite things, so like I got sick of going through and measuring all my brass for my overall length, like to know if I need a trim or not. So I designed, I think I got one. Let me grab it. So I designed some. Yeah, okay, so Accutac F-Class by, okay, right on. Dude, that's a good bipod. So I designed, brass is beautiful, awesome, okay. So I designed this little, like, case length gauge. So you just throw your 300 blackout brass or whatever, whatever whatever it's for. It's not a chamber check, so, but it's just, you just throw it down in there and you run your finger over it. If your finger, and if it's too long, you'll feel it, and then you gotta trim. So I just do is when I'm watching TV with the wife or kids, I just sit there and drop these in. And that way I know if I got trim or not, because man, it turns into a pain in the butt to sit there and try to check every single one of them. I know some of the case length gauges, not case length gauges, but the chamber gauges have that method, but you're paying, I think it's like, what is like $40 or something like that for it. I think I charge like $6.99 for those. But yeah, those are like, that's probably one of my favorite things. Does anybody know if we have a U.S. import yet? There, company for like, I do not know. Nope, I don't know at least. And you're liking the brass? Okay, right on. Love it. So yeah, so I'm just going through. I'm doing a little CAD work. We can chat. We can talk. I have a lot of 35 Wayland coming soon too. I keep getting these projects. Well, the problem is I have a problem with buying stuff, and it's also nice too because I'm getting stuff sent to me from companies like that CZ. I actually did not purchase. They sent that to me for testing for an article, so that is nice. I'm going to be running everything from like 110s up to 230 grain bullets in that to see how it shoots. I'm curious to see how that CZ 300 blackout is going to shoot. Subsonic, like my opinion is if, you know, it shoots 1.5 inches at 100 yards for subsonic is more than good enough, because really a subsonic round past 100 to 150 yards at a 300 blackout probably shouldn't be shooting at your game anyways. So if you get 1.5 inches out of that, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. That is information I do not know, and I did not know too. So, but anyways, so yeah, so I'm just doing a little CAD work, making up some boxes for some storage for some handguns in my safe, and then probably going to post them. Yes. Yes, you need to be home by 6.
By 6? Okay.
Yep. I got distracted. Sorry, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, storage boxes. And then I'll probably throw them, if I like them, how they turned out, I'll probably throw them over my Etsy store and see if they sell. Which so far everything I put on there sells, which is nice. So, now like, the one thing is some of the big Magnum, like, you know, if you got like Dirty Harry 44 mag, like with a super long barrel, you're gonna need a really good size 3D printer for that. I mean, I have that. I have one actually. That's what that one is right there. That one I can print massive stuff on. But it's actually really cool actually. But I like the Bamboo Lab ones are what I've been running the most on. Let's see, did I miss anything? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're just talking about import stuff. Harvey, have you been to the range since you shot that stuff and figured out that you think you figured out your SD problem? I said SD to my wife and she thought it meant something else. She didn't like what I was implying, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. So anyways, so okay. Oh yeah, Bradley, I have one of those on my 6mm arc. I really like them, but for his application, he's gonna want to hit that, probably the AccuTac. Let's see here. 300 blackout is just a hair over 1 inch using 110. VMAXs, not sub though. Never could get anything heavier than 150 to group. Okay, interesting. So I have one of my ARs in 300 blackout, 16-inch barrel. I'm shooting, I think it's a 208 bullet tail hollow point from Hornady, and those shoot about 3/4 inch, 5 shots consistently. And then the 190 grain sub X's, I have that rifle shoot just over an inch at 100 yards subsonic too. So depending on your barrel, I could see that. Depending on the powder, big time. What have you tried those 190 grain sub X's from Hornady? They seem to work pretty well. They expand really well. That's one thing that I have liked about it. Let's see here. Let's save this, and then let's see here. Uh, 22 plus rifle that would. Yeah, no, that's true, man. Let's see here. Let's create a new folder. Let's do new project. Let's do boxes. All right, save. Yeah, so they're usually pretty available. So if you can't find them, maybe try. I see them available actually quite often on Midway. Midway kind of usually wants more money for stuff, but sometimes they've got stuff in stock that you can't find other places. Like Nachis is really good, but sometimes I feel like that their stock isn't very good, you know, of what they got. So that kind of stinks. But I mean, you got all kinds of other places too, right? But okay, let's see here. What am I? Let's see. Load file. Oh, I gotta export it. Duh. The most expensive part about this box is going to be getting foam for it, and this foam is crazy expensive sometimes. Ooh, let's see here, without even slice. Let's see, that's going to be close. Let's go with infill, 25, 3D infill, and slice. It says it's off platform. I think we'll be okay. We'll see. Interesting. All right, what I miss anything? What we got going on here? What else? What else we got going on, guys? What else is going on in the world? What else is everybody working on? Let's see if there's an update for this one here. I don't think I'm gonna have to work Friday, so I'm gonna try to get to the range, film a bunch of stuff, so we get some content. Unfortunately, I was supposed to go to the NRA show in Dallas, but I am not gonna be able to make it. I had some other stuff come up, so I'm bummed about that. I would have loved to go to that, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to. So. Yeah, Harvey, yeah, that won't work. AG Composite, man, that's a good stock. You'll love that thing. They I talked to them at SHOT Show. They're a pretty cool company too. Really nice people. Let's see, infill. Let's go 25%. Triangle. Yep. Let's go with. The biggest thing about 3D printing is finding out all your settings and what you want to run everything at, because some of that can be a real pain to dial in. Sport, cooling, travel, speed, infill, material. All right, let's splice that and see how that looks. You got 3 AG composites? Yeah, dude, they're nice. I think a lot of people probably overlook them. everybody's like, oh, get a McMillan or something like that. I mean, McMillans are amazing stocks too. Don't get me wrong, but I think you can't really go wrong. Well, I mean, it's, these days some of these stocks are so nice you can't really go wrong. They're definitely nice. Let's see here what else is going on here. Let's see if I can throw this on here. Load. Ooh, that fits. Oh, that's sexy. Huh, interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna. Oh no. Wow, that's way faster. Definitely gonna run that. So basically, what I'm doing is kind of making just a basic box, and then I'll have a lid that will just slide right on. I thought about maybe making it magnetic, or I don't want it to hinge. I just want to be able to take the lid on and off, kind of thing. Just keep it real basic, so I can, if people do decide to get it, I don't have to charge a whole lot for it. That's kind of my thought. Sweet, that's gonna work on there. That'll work on there. So I got 5 printers, all different sizes, that print at all different speeds. And so I was trying to figure out what was going to be my best option for which printer. Harvey, what Lapua brass are you running? Are you running large or small? Because you're running at a 308, right? Okay, so I need to write some numbers down. Pens go. Pen there. Okay. What's everybody's opinion on brass? I got some pretty strong opinions. I also got some strong opinions about annealing too. And notice how I always say opinion, because like I always say, man, everybody's got an opinion, right? Let's measure this. Let's not do this. Let's just measure it. Because just because I think one thing doesn't mean it's right, or it may work for me but may not work for other people. What's everybody's opinion on what's the best brass, or does it really matter? Because I feel it does when it comes to certain stuff. Like if you're looking for ultimate accuracy, you're going to want the brass that's like the most consistent, and you're also going to want to anneal that brass to keep the consistent neck tension, and not only that, but have your spring back to the minimum, right? To help keep the seating, the seating force. The other thing I've noticed is this large rough primer, right on. In my opinion, that's the way to go. You're gonna get the best ignition. The other thing is like taking a brush and just brushing, taking a brush and just brushing the inside of the neck like a nylon brush before you see a bullet is gonna help too. I've noticed it helped a big time with flyers for me. So that was something that I did, and since I've started that, I've had groups shrinking and all kinds of stuff. Okay, that's 185. So we're gonna want to make it like So I'm gonna go 187. Make it bigger. Let's go this one. Do you guys do that, like where you brush the inside of your neck to make sure that like everything's good on that, or do you like lube the inside of your neck? Because I know some people will do that. They'll pre-lube the neck before they see the bullet, or lube the bullet. Let's go with 217. All right. So yeah. But anyways. What else? What else we got going on? Oh, here we go. Jamie. I think annealing in certain circumstances, brands of brass are definitely better than others. But if you get all the same lot and take the time to your prep work and make a, yeah, that's true. So my opinion, Jamie, where it comes to annealing, you're not only gonna get longer life of your brass, but it's also easier to trim because it's not work hardened, and you're also going to get more consistency on seating force. That has been tested and measured. I mean, that's actually kind of like indisputable fact there. 2200 brass has different capacity, and I've got a mixed brands, so I've got to load down so I don't spill powder. So that you're talking like, say you're running Winchester and Remington brass, and they have different capacities. I believe that. That's also, you also got to be careful, like, just because, like, especially like brush every time. Okay, so like here's a big thing. Say you're loading a Winchester brass, and you decide, oh, I'm gonna load Hornady brass. You can. It's not wise to take that same charge weight and throw it into that case. Like, you gotta test to make sure that it's gonna hold, and make sure that the velocity and pressure is the same or close to it, because you could really get into trouble, especially in 308. Because some 308 brass have widely like different case capacity, and that happens a lot of brass, but I've noticed the most in 308. So I head stamp sort everything and go from there. I do not weigh my brass. I think that's a waste of time, because the weight of your brass doesn't necessarily have to do with the volume. I sort it by the volume inside the case, if I'm going to be like wanting like ultra precision kind of thing. Really, I mean, that's kind of probably overkill for hunting and most things that people are going to do. It's just how much time you got on your hands to do it, kind of thing. Sometimes. 217. Oh shoot, I missed that. Horny brass, junk and hornet, small diameter flash holes, broke several punches. Really? I haven't had that problem. So I use a universal decapping die, because I don't run the expander ball on any of my dies. If you go into my reloading room and you look at all 80 of the dies I have in there, you're gonna see that every single one of them has an expander pulled out of. I don't run an expander with a decapping die in. I decap my brass first. They go into the wet tumbler. They come out. I size. I expander mandrel. I have an expander mandrel for every caliber I load. Now, I didn't have a 257, but I ordered that, and I have that now. Expander mandrel, and I go from there. That's how I do everything. There is zero expander balls with decapping on it. Experience in metal rolling application that manufactures and yield. Exactly. Yep. Exactly, Harvey. And I come from my previous work experience in aerospace, and I've experienced a lot. Yes. Yep. Exactly. I feel like you're just doing your brass injustice if you don't anneal, because it's not going to last as long. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I take that back. You're not doing it injustice. It's just, like, it's like, especially if you're buying, like, I guess if you're buying just cheap brass, or you're getting it from the range and really don't care, then who cares if the neck splits? But man, like, my 300 WSM brass that I bought from Lapua, it's like $3.80 a piece. I don't want that stuff going bad after 3 firings, so I anneal every single time. Or for instance, like, so I have some Federal 300 WSM. I have 18 firings on them. 18. It's because I anneal every single time. I almost never get neck splits. Where I have the problem is the webbing down here, where you start to get case separation. That's where I've had problems. I don't get case, but I very rarely get a case neck split. I know annealing's a sensitive topic. It's hard to be consistent on it every time if you're using a torch. But once you get that down and set, and you're good to go. Like, I have a bench top, right? And I also have the annealies. I have an amp on order, but for some reason it says back. I can't figure out. I gotta call them. What's going on there? It's driving me nuts. I spent a crap load of money, and they just say it's back ordered, even though it's not back ordered. I can't. Anyways, it's a different story. But that is induction annealing, and that would be way more. You're gonna have way more consistent from that. I use an arbor. Oh, see here. Oh, shoot. Hey G, how you doing, man? I used an arbor press with Wilson bushing dies Then I trimmed a universal decapper. Must have been a bad lot, which could be. I don't know. I mean, they use a punch, right? They punch out their primer pocket holes. And so it's possible maybe they were not getting deep all enough. I also deburr my flash holes. I go through a lot of stuff. Yeah, Ben, you could do it. Dude, I've been thinking about just like telling people I'll anneal your brass. If you want to ship it to me and, you know, slip $10 in there, I'll just anneal your brass and send it back. Like, because I feel like there's probably a market for that. And like, if I can keep someone spending $1,500 on a annealer, then maybe that's a way. Or I have a couple different torch methods too, but I don't use one of those of sitting back there with a socket. That is hard to be consistent. I have a thing that has a timer and controls and all that stuff. But yeah, I've been thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. I have never annealed yet. However, I don't question it one bit. Never brass flow. However, spring back and neck tension to be. The main thing is your seating consistency. I feel. Dude, they charged me. That's like so Harvey. They have hit my debit card already, and says back ordered. That's what's weird. I even got an email about it. That's funny. So yeah, so I don't know. I just need to call them or send them an email, but I've kind of forgot about it until now, actually. So, but yeah, so anyways, I thought about kind of doing that in annealing brass for people so they don't have to worry about it. But I'm not sure if I want to get into that yet. I gotta grab something real quick so I can measure it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ouch is right. So I got a couple different foams. I kind of want to measure them so I can make sure I get everything good on this, like so I can kind of go off of what I need for the file here. I should have checked that kind of, to be honest, at the beginning. This, so I may have to play with it a little bit. So that's 40. Let's see what this is. Okay, so that will stick up a little bit. Let's see what this one is. That one is 15. Okay, this will work. .316 is what you need. 3/16 is what I need. Or you give me my measurement. I need it in millimeters. So you want to give me 3/16 in millimeters? 80 annealers a week. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not in a huge hurry. I'm not real worried about it, to be honest with you. I know that I'll get it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's go with 18. Bam. Well, all right. Audio. Okay, so audio's back. Got sound. Okay. 1 minute, guys. My wife just called me and she can't find her purse, and so she's wondering if she left it in the kitchen. So I will be right back. Talk amongst yourself. So I'll be right back. And of course, yes, it's in the kitchen. I don't know, like, I don't ever lose my wallet. So I don't get. There you go. There's my millimeter. Okay. So let's see here. Hopefully, all right. So I had a text real quick. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. For anyone who wants cheap alternative like integrity, $200, induction, no buster. Shoot. Turn off light and a heat coil up in case net, great annealing results. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Okay, sound works. Okay, good. All right. Dude, every single time, man. It never fails. I mean, you guys know. At least I think I'm kind of figuring out the sound, maybe. We'll see. I need to, like, what I need to do is I need to get maybe a better webcam on my laptop and just start doing it from there. It'd probably be a better idea. I mean, I have a webcam for my PC here, but I don't really want to do that. So, let's see here. We're going to keep going. Anyways, I can't remember. What were we talking about before I got rudely interrupted by my wife? She definitely called a little frantic. Let's just say that is not the first time she's called me asking me that. How you been, G man? I haven't seen you or heard from you in a long time. How's life? Let's see here. Boom, boom. Put a logo on here. Create a sketch. Base 38. Let's go big. Yeah, like that. All right. Curious to see how these are going to turn out. I'll post a picture on my community page once I get this done with the pistol and the foam cut out in it. I think they're going to turn out actually okay. I think they're going to look good. I hope at least. Because I think, actually I don't think I want to do that raised. I think I want to do that unraised so I can stack stuff on these. Been busy? Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, I get it, man. I've been slammed too. Hey, man, dude, you know what's crazy? I know you guys probably don't care because you're not in Washington State, most of you, or any of you. But, dude, the Republican candidate running for governor is winning in the polls, which is like, I don't think it's ever happened since I've been alive. I think Mr. Jay Inslee has pissed enough people off in this state that hopefully we might vote we actually maybe have a red state again, which would be awesome because I don't think that's happened since like the early 80s, which I'm sorry to get political on you guys, but as I watched like 3 people leave as soon as I said that, but dude, exactly. I actually know the guy so what's cool is my sister is his campaign manager, so I actually know the guy really well. I've met him a couple times. Dave Riker, really cool guy. He was the sheriff that caught the Green River Killer here in Washington. Super cool dude, super nice. Totally Second Amendment friendly. So I mean, he's already said that all this stuff that Inslee's done for the Second Amendment rights is just gonna go out the window. So that is great to hear. But anyways, I don't want to get political with you guys, so sorry about that. I know a lot of people don't hear though. Yeah, exactly. Well, I wasn't alive then, and I wasn't alive when Mount St. Helens blew either. But yeah, see, I talk politics, and half my viewers is just gone. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, hopefully that wasn't it. Hopefully they had to leave for a different reason. I feel bad if they just scooted just because I started talking politics. Um, I'm excited. I was born the same year. Okay, yeah. See, I was born in '89. I'm a barely an '80s baby slash child, I guess. Oh, that's true, man. I didn't even think about that. Oh, dude, it's like 8. It's like 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Yeah. What are you in California, Shane? Um, or maybe New York. Uh, dude, it's uh, I don't even know if it's like. Oh yeah, I know you're. Yeah, I know. G, you're in Oregon. Oh, New Jersey. Ooh, yeah. You know what's funny is I've been watching Sopranos, which, they based the Soprano TV show off New Jersey and the mafia there. I love that show, and so I was doing some research on New Jersey, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, New Jersey. That I don't think that state's getting any better. I have hope for Washington, because we have moved from Washington. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Gee, I remember that you saying that. I have hope for Washington because the east side of the state is not blue at all, and actually the east side of the state is starting to grow. The problem is in uh, the west side of the state. We have kind of like the I-5 corridor right there, Tacoma, Olympia, Seattle. That's kind of controlled how this state's been regulated for politicians wise. But I think that's starting to change. I also start to think that the people that live in that area are sick of the crime. Uh, I kind of because I mean Seattle is just a disaster now. I mean, if you Seattle used to be a beautiful city. I used to love going to Mariner games. I won't even go there now. I mean, the amount of drugs that are there, it's just incredible. It's sad. It's actually I think really sad. So they've got to fix it and change it or something. Scope, Spoke. Are you talking about Spokane? Yeah, dude, not really anymore. Spokane's actually really not that blue anymore. You avoid Massachusetts at all costs. Um, yeah, I believe you there. Actually, so I went to 2 years ago. I went to DC. That was pretty cool. But I went on to go see a bunch of wanted to go see Gettysburg and all that stuff in Pennsylvania. That was awesome. I'm super jealous of people who live around there with all that history. I mean, here it's beautiful, but there's so much history on the East Coast there that it's just so cool going to see all that. Gettysburg was awesome to see. What else did we go to? Oh yeah. As a Michigan guy, I never thought I'd say I'm jealous of Ohio. I love it. Yeah, they have. It's been called Spokampton for years. That's because there's some gangs there, but actually Spokane. Now you got me saying it. Spokane has actually changed quite a bit in the last few years. It's gotten rid of a lot of the crime actually. Now, Idaho is obviously a very red state. That is without a doubt a red state. So I know. I have actually had a lot of friends move from here and go to Idaho. Unfortunately, because I wish people would stay here. Its problem is they leave here and we lose those votes. It's a problem, and then we get people from California. I don't know how many people from California we got here. Drug and gangs used to run Spokane. Yeah, no, I don't think really so much anymore. I think there's been enough people that have had it, and they started voting. I think that it's a little bit different. At least a few times I've been there in the last few years, it's been different. But shoot, where I live, I mean, where I live is beautiful, but the main city's super hippie. But you get out of that city, it's all agriculture, farmland, cattle, ranchers, and stuff like that. But it's kind of hilarious because it's got a college, Western Washington University there. Not Western Washington, Western. There, Western Washington's down in Seattle. I know, I can't remember. anyways, there's a college here. I didn't go to it. I can't remember the freaking name of it, but it's a hilarious. Like, there's like a little area that's pretty liberal, but as soon as you go outside of that, it's actually really nice. But I avoid the main town in general. But, anyways, it is now your guys' probably dinner time, and I probably should go feed my kids. I've got this all CAD'd up. I'm going to, as soon as I print it, I'll probably post a picture on my community page so you guys can see it. Or maybe I'll even do a video or something like that. Yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging out, and chatting. Jamie, I appreciate you, the offer to send stuff to me. Really appreciate it. Harvey, thanks for stopping in. Crash, G23, Shane. I mean, well, you guys like really stepped it up in the chat today. I think this is the most I've had for chat in a long time, so I really appreciate it. Jamie, Josh, Ben. I mean, you guys, Michael. I mean, you guys just off the charts on chatting tonight. I really appreciate it. So I'm hopefully gonna have a couple videos coming out Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna try to keep some of the reels going. I'll probably have a reel tomorrow and stuff like that, so I can keep at least somewhat of the interest coming. So I appreciate everybody. Thanks for hitting that like button, and I'll catch you guys later.